What's up, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here today with a video on, I'm going to do pendulum reading. I went ahead and made up a bunch of questions. I want to let you know that a lot of the questions are going to be questions regarding me. And the reason why is because I want to, for one, give you some information regarding who I am and what my abilities are. And then also regarding the things that go on in my life, and for those people that seem to doubt me, or they say they doubt me. I don't think they really do, but not to prove anything to them, but just to answer some questions. So if you're not interested in that, then click off, because that's what I'm going to do. I think it would be a great reading. I need to move this camera up. My head's cut off. I just realized that. Okay. So we're going to get started. Before I do though, I want you to, if you really enjoy pendulum readings and you enjoy the way I do them, and please, if you have any questions that you would like asked, put them in the comment section, because I would like to do more pendulum readings, because it is one of my strongest gifts. So if you could do that, that would be really, I'd really appreciate it, pretty much. So let's get started. If you haven't seen my pendulum work, let me maybe move this way. I gotta put my arm down because my arm gets tired. Let me move this down. It's right down there. I need to move it down more. Right. There we go. So you're not staring at my breasts. Okay, can you show them yes, please? Can you show them no? Can you show them I don't know? Maybe. And then can you tell them, show them how big of a pain in the butt I am for you? And then you like to show off, don't you? Yes. And then can you tell them how much you love me? I'm going to move my arm up. That's it. That's all. He loves me. How much? I think it's more than that. I hope it's more than that. How much is it? How much do you love me? Geez, that's not very much. How much? Okay, I think they get the gist. Can you stop, please? All the way? Thank you. Okay, so that's how it works. I don't really like my face not being shown. Oh, and as I pull it off my stand, hang on one second. Sorry. That's why you probably don't mess with it when they're recording. I just don't like my face not showing. It seems weird. It seems like I'm trying to, like, make a video of my boobs or something. I don't know. It made me feel uncomfortable. I'm pretty shy, though. So I'm going to go ahead and hold it up. And so my arm will shake a little bit because my arm gets tired. But anyway, so let's get started. The first question I have, and it's for you guys, it will be, will I find the love I am searching for? And the answer is yes. And then the next question is for you guys and me. Am I being deceived still? At this current time is what I mean. If so, do I know who is deceiving me? Yes, yes. Are they still part of my life? Yes. This question's for me. Is it my own mother? Yes. Is it anyone else's mothers out there? Yes. So for those that are, they know that somebody's deceiving you, you know it's part of your family, or you know it's somebody close to you, it is your mother. Is there fathers out there doing it? No. Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, friends? No. It's my mother and someone else's mother out there. Why do they do this? Is it out of jealousy? They're jealous. Why are they jealous? Over how much we've achieved in our lives, maybe? Is it our looks? I don't understand jealousy. I'm not like that. And I sure in the hell I wouldn't be after all the experience I've had. Okay, so we're moving on. Do I really know what my life purpose is on earth? When I say me, I'm talking about you guys. Yes. And if you don't know, please meditate on it, and they'll give you the answers during your meditation. Or maybe ask them to bring them, the information, or show you in your dreams too. That's a yes. Am I from a different planet? Are all people here on earth from a different planet? Yes. Do our souls just occupy our physical bodies? Are these just physical bodies? So when we pass away, our physical bodies remain, but our souls we don't ever pass away. We're still alive. Our souls are. We're just not in human form. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. My arm's already getting tired. Am I focusing on the right goals to advance in my life? For those that are trying to focus on goals and trying to, make more profit in your life, make more, whatever you're doing, any type of goals, you're focusing on the right ones to make your life better. Is my business going to be successful? Yes. And for those that are starting a business, or maybe have already been in business for a while, your business will be successful. Will I be famous? For those that want to be famous. Yes. Will it be for my talents? In my case, is it going to be for my psychic abilities? My talents? Yes. Is there going to be more? Yes. I already know, because I already know. But I'm not going to say, because then people will, try and ruin those too. So screw that. Okay, let me turn the page. The next question I have is a large sum of money coming to me within the next month or two? For those that are waiting for money, or some of it might be unexpected, because a lot of us probably don't believe that we are going to receive money, or whatever your situation is. Should I relocate? Should I move? So those that are thinking about moving, the answer is yes, you should move. My arm's getting tired. I'm going to set it down for just a minute. Okay. And let's see here. Am I focusing my energy on the right person in love? Are you wanting the right person? Or are you with the right person? Yes. How does that person feel about me? Can you show me with a yes? They feel strong. So there it goes. It's going to get bigger. They feel really strong. So you're focusing on the right person, and the person that you are focusing on feels the same way, if not more, for you. So that's a good promise. That's promising. Let me see here. Okay, now the next couple of questions are going to be veered towards me, and just questions I would like to ask that can answer questions for you, and to hopefully help you believe more in my abilities and who I am and stuff like that. And some of them might be a trigger, because some of them are going to be personal questions also that I also would like to ask on here to provide answers to those who don't believe or don't know my situation, I guess. So, and also, there are questions that I want to ask that I want the answers to even though I already know him, but it's nice to be reassured. Okay, so is Sunny a psychic? Put my arm down. Move this down a little bit. My arm's tired already. Is Sunny a psychic? Yes. Let's see here. And if so, how powerful is her abilities? Can you show them with a yes? How powerful am I? Is this why people are jealous of me? So they think that if they harm me in any way, that they'll get my power? Are they ever going to get my power? Kind of. They can if they become a better person. Because we're all granted this power, right? Is that correct? Yes. Is the reason why I have this much power, is it because of my heart and the love I give people and for my forgiving ways? Am I perfect? Kind of. But you're a little bit, I don't know. Oh no, there he goes to no. Whoop, sorry, hit my arm, sorry. No. Is anyone perfect? Are we supposed to be perfect here on earth? Are we supposed to be learning how to be perfect? Kind of. We're supposed to be learning lessons to teach others and ourselves and to be better people. That's what it comes down to. Does God punish us in any way for making the wrong choices? No. Is that what karma is for? Yes. Is one of the biggest karmas we can have is when you hurt other people by lying and talking about them and spreading rumors and lies and trying to make them look bad as a person. Are we supposed to be jealous of anyone in our life that's around us? Never. The reason why is because we're supposed to love ourselves enough to know that we're just as good. We should never compare ourselves to anyone, should we? No. So those are good answers to know. So if you are the jealous type, please try and make those adjustments, please. And then if you are, don't take it out on somebody else or destroy somebody else's life because you want what they have or because they might be prettier or whatever whatever the situation is that creates you or somebody else to be jealous, because it's not fair to the person that you're doing it to. And all it's doing is creating karma for you. Sure, you might be able to hurt this person for a while, but it's not going to last because the universe is going to step in and now it's going to be your turn. Besides, you're going to end up getting it times 10, not times 3, but times 10. Okay, let's move on. Did Sunny's husband fake his death? We're talking about the recent one. Because my daughter's dad, which is who we're speaking with, correct? Actually, he is deceased, but my recent husband, he faked his death. If so, was it about money? Yes. Did he unfairly take all of Sunny's money and leave her and her daughter homeless? Yes. Did Sunny put all her money into the house they were living in to remodel it? Yes. Was the judge paid off so she would kick Sunny and her daughter out and not give them a dime? She was paid off. Yeah. Was there more people involved in covering up the faking of this death? Yes. Were there authorities that were involved doing this? Yes. Was it the police department? Yes. Did they go around town and spread rumors and lies and hate about Sunny? Yes. And was Sunny and her daughter shunned and kicked out of their town? Yes. Is this still going on? Is it happening in the town I live in now? Yes. Are people afraid for the truth to come out? Yes. Is the judge that did this to me, is she now the judge in the town I live in? Yes. How convenient is that? Very. Are they planning on doing something bad to me? Yes. Like throwing me in jail? Yes. Are they planning on hurting me physically? Yes. Are they planning on killing me? Yes, to shut me up. Are they going to get away with it? Maybe. If somebody doesn't help me, they will. Because is there an attorney or anybody that I have reached out to that is willing to help me? Do they believe me? Yes. Are they too afraid to help me? Were my attorneys paid off to not fight my case properly for me when it came to my house and my money? Yes. So they screwed me over too. Yes. Is my family directly involved in this? My parents, my brother, my sister, my stepmother, my stepfather, and my dad, my real dad. So they're all against me. Is it because they don't want the truth to come out from what they did to me as a child and what they've been doing to me ever since? Yes, it's all yes. I gotta breathe. It's scary to think that they're gonna do something to me to throw me in jail. They did that to me in Wisconsin, correct? And they made me look like a horrible person by accusing me of beating my child on the side of the road while intoxicated. I was arrested twice, once in one county, once in another county. I made the front page of the paper, and my ex-mother-in-law, his mom, put it on her Facebook every day for months and months for all to see. It was a setup. They set me up. Was I drinking that day? Yeah. They said I was 3 times the limit, which is impossible. I was not 3 times the limit. They never even tested me. They never even took my blood. They never tested me. And I mean, they just hammered me. And I still have a warrant there. And I shouldn't, because they just harassed me is what they did. They did everything possible to keep me in the system because it didn't take me very long to get out of it. You know, they couldn't prove I was a bad mom because I'm not a bad mom. You know, they do whatever it takes to hinder my life. They put cameras in my house, which sounds like I'm crazy. They put microphones. They paid people to come over and be my friend to get information from me. And then once they get that information, those people are gone, and then the next one moves in. I'm a good looking lady. I haven't dated. Nobody will date me since all this has happened. And if they do, it's for that purpose. Or it's to hurt me because they want to keep me down and hurt. Was my husband paid to marry me? Yeah. And this is a man that I went to school with that I've known like almost half my life. And that I loved very deeply. That I was good to, that I took care of because he had no job, Well, kind of. I guess he mowed lawns once in a while. But his whole focus was sitting in the bar all day getting drunk. And when I met him, he actually knew what a real life was, what it felt like to have a family and be loved. And but they made him leave me. They made him do what he did to me, and they're getting away with it. It was that, and it was the money, and then it was also to do life insurance fraud, because that's this big group's main focus is they've all been committing life insurance fraud. And even though the authorities and officials know it, nothing's being done, because in the state of Wyoming, we just look the other way, and it's okay that they've done what they've done to me, or they're taking money away from people that really need it. So there's another thing. So if you're an attorney, or you know an attorney that is willing to help me, or a private investigator, or somebody that is in authority that isn't involved in all this, I would really appreciate it if you could have them reach out to me, because I really do need somebody's help before they do kill me, because that's where I'm going, or they're going to lock me up in prison for the rest of my life. So, or they're going to do something. I mean, I just, they look at what they've done to me so far, and that's not even explaining what they've done to me. But I mean, people I have known my whole life, people that I love and adore, and that were my friends my whole life, are no longer my friends. I have no friends. Nobody wants to be my friend. They just all come over and use and abuse me and get the information they want, and then they're off and running. And everybody turns around on me like I'm crazy, and that I'm just imagining all this shit going on. I get gang stalked. People watch every move I make. People use, like, if I do something bad, they'll use that against me. It's brought out into the public. Well, nobody knows everybody else's, gossip and stuff like that. So that's one reason why I turned to having my YouTube channel, because I want people to know the truth. And if something does happen to me, then you all will know that, if they find me dead and they say I commit suicide, you'll know I didn't commit suicide. I never would do that. And if I was going to do that, I would have done that a long time ago. I also want to help anybody that's in a situation like mine, because it's awful to be where I'm at. It's made my life very, very difficult. I am a very strong, independent person, so that's made a world of a difference. But people even down me for that. Everything I do, people talk about, and they make it from a positive to a negative. Everyone. I mean, I've had men that have had sex with me and then videoed it and put it on porn sites. I've had them do that and then just never talk to me again. I have them playing games with me, and I'm just like, I'm over people. Then they talked about me because I don't associate with anyone. Well, why would I associate with anyone? Because I can't trust anyone. Everybody's, they get paid off, or they're too scared to actually want to help me or want to be my friend, even though I'm a great friend, even though I'm a great person, and I love people so dearly. All I do is help people. I want to help people. I don't do it because I want something in return. The return of it is helping that person and knowing that they have food on their table, or they have the job that they need to be able to survive, or their children have clothes, or whatever it takes to help somebody. I'm there. And people know that, and people do come to me. And I'm not saying that every person that I have in my life is against me, but I don't really have anybody in my life. I mean, but I'm okay with that too. I have my pets, I have my daughter, but all of this, even though my parents say they love my kid, and they've been trying to take her away from me forever, because they keep trying to say I'm a bad parent, and that's far from, the person I am. I mean, I'm a great parent. I'm a hell of a lot better parent than my parents were. My dad was sexually abusing me as a child. They were human trafficking me, or they were allowing other people to have sex with me. Then they turned and did it to my daughter. And, and I'm the bad person. Well, that's because everybody's in this little clique over here, the Illuminati, or whatever secret society or sex ring or cult that they're involved in, that brainwash all these people to believe that people like me that aren't involved in that shit are bad. Well, no, I'm not bad. That's where people are wrong. Is my family bad? Yeah. Do I love my family? Yeah, I love them very much. Even though they've done this to me, even though they've hurt me so deeply, and not one of them can even look me in the eye and say, I'm sorry that we did that, or you're right, there's something wrong with us. No, they keep telling people there's something wrong with me. They tell people I'm a drug addict, that I'm homeless, that I beat my child, that I'm just this horrible person. I don't work, and I've worked my ass off my whole life. I've built a cleaning business that they took and tore apart. I try to take 10 steps forward. They push me 40 back, but I lift myself out of the gutter and I keep going, and I start again, and I start again, and I start again, and they just take everything from me. But they will have to kill me to stop me. They will have to lock me up to keep me from living this life that I deserve. I deserve peace. I deserve, everything, because that's what I give to the world. But I have never, ever received it back. I've never really, truly had anybody truly love me or be proud of me or tell me, that I'm a great person and really mean it. I grew up with my parents telling me that I was fat, I was ugly, I was stupid, that I wasn't going to amount to anything, and just like my whole life. And then, I don't know why they've done this to me. I don't know if it's because people do feel my energy, if they know that I am directly connected to the divine. I don't know what it is. I still don't understand that. I don't understand how anyone could be so mean to anyone. I just don't believe in that. But the reason why I am who I am, and why God and the higher above look at me, is because people can do this to me and I still love them. I forgive them. I still am there for them if they need me. My mom, she's sick, and she's not going to be around very much longer. And most people in my shoes would be happy, but it will just tear my world apart because I love her so much. She's my mom, and I respect that. And I'll always love her, and I do forgive her, even though she's made my life the way it is. But you know what? I'm grateful for everything I have in my life. I've had to do hard things to get where I'm at. Some not always on the up and up, but you know what? People got to do what they got to do to survive. And when you can't survive like everybody else in the world, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And I've had my cleaning business. It was very successful. I worked my ass off, and then it was ripped away from me. All my clients that I had from day one, of course, were being told lies about me, and one by one they just started letting me go. And then I was trying to run a business by myself and lost, I had just thought I had lost my husband. His family were, instantly were evicting me from our house that I had invested all my money into. I mean, we're talking like $200,000, and plus all the work and everything. And then the judge gave me 48 hours to move out of my own home. We were homeless. I had this truck, so I moved to Wisconsin. I go up there, and the same thing. It wasn't even like 2 months later. I thought, I was like, oh my gosh, my life is gonna be able to start all over. It was the same thing up there. It was just in a different state. Besides, I don't know if it was worse, but it was pretty close, because they really did a lot of bad things to me up there. But I survived that. And then of course my parents come up and, I thought they were saving me and take me back home. Well, no, it's just all a control thing. I'm not one that you can control. I am a very independent person. I am strong, and I'm very strong-willed. And I do not allow anyone, no one, to tell me what I can and cannot do, tell me what kind of person I am or who I'm going to become. And now that I know the truth, I'll never ever let anybody make me feel like I'm a bad person, because I know the truth, and so do they, and I know why they're doing it. So, all I can tell you is, if you're in my shoes, contact me. Let's put our heads together. Let's see what we can do. Let's fight back. Let's not allow them to do this. I didn't mean for this to turn into a big old spill about my life. My video is going to shut off in just a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and record another one and finish all the questions I have for my pendulum reading. I apologize that I went on a rant, but I really want to make sure I get the information out there, that people know my story. And I'm praying that somebody will reach out and help me, because I've gone from Dr. Phil to Oprah to anybody and everybody, Kid Rock, everybody, to reach out and try to get their help. I've gone to private investigators, attorneys, judges, police department, everywhere, and not one person will help me. They tell me they can't help me. I even went to Jerry Spence, which is a big time lawyer. I'm sure you know who he is here, and before I'm even done talking, they tell me they can't help me. So that, and I'm not it has nothing to do with money at all. It's just that they know who I am, they know what people are doing, and they're not going to help me.